Hey guys, it's Jan, also known as Unbluster, and today we are taking a look at the Jeepney. There you go. Yes, for some of you that might not know what the origins of the Jeepney is, it's from the World War II era, when the United States was actually helping out the Philippines actually fight against the Japanese. Um, when they were over there, they brought the Willys Jeep, the military issue Willys Jeep, and when they left, after helping us out, they ended up leaving a decent amount of the jeepneys. But with basically the ingenuity of the Philippines, we ended up reusing these things and became a mass market and a mass transport vehicle. And this is what you see today, converted over basically so that you could drive a lot of people around, and basically a form of transportation that's pretty popular at the Philippines. But honestly, one of the most confusing things about this thing is the name. As far as I know, it's actually spelled differently. It's Jeepney technically, but it must be because of like licensing reasons or something like that. That you didn't want to have to worry about Jeep actually, you know, taking them to court just for having Jeepney in the name or something like that. But whatever. This is as you can see, the Asia Challenge kit, basically, because it was held at the Philippines. So let's take a look at this thing for the item number 18717, MSRP 1100 yen. But honestly, don't know if this is being sold in Japan. I thought it was exclusive to the Philippines, and this one in particular, the one I have, is from the Brickyard. I think my cousin ended up buying this from the Brickyard for me. And all right, so let's take a look at what's inside. Looks like the top roof is actually a separate piece too. That's pretty good actually. I like it's interesting. And then look at this super bulky body right here. Right there, you can see. It's pretty funny, and looks like you actually have a separate pieces for the hood ornaments right there. That's actually pretty funny. That's funny. Actually, I like that. That's pretty cool. And then the front of the Jeep is right there as well. That's pretty good. All right. That's actually one of the most interesting parts of the kit. And looks like there's some fairly ordinary stuff, but something a little bit different is the 4.2 to 1 gear ratio. Typically, the FMAs nowadays, especially on the medium diameter wheels, are equipped with the 3.5 to 1. So this could be just because the Philippines love this gear ratio or something, or they prefer this. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't really gotten in contact with a lot of the racers over there. But yeah, it's 4.2 to 1. And then, with the red counter gear and the brown spur gear, regular everything else from this package. The SMC motor is the normal motor nowadays for Tamiya right there. Okay, so nothing out of the ordinary for that one. And just a regular slick tires. Let me see the attachment for the back right there. It's molded in black right here, and then the chassis is regular regular ABS chassis right there. Just the black. It's actually okay that it's a black chassis. It's the original ones were actually slightly silvery. And then here, looks like it comes with just the red A parts. Nothing too crazy about that. Let's set that aside. And then over here, let me see. What is that? Looks like the regular plastic wheels right here. Okay. So let's set that wheel aside as well. So here, this is one of the more fun parts of the kit. The ridiculously large sticker sheet. All right, so there's a few of these things that are fairly significant to me, at least in terms of, when I grew up at the Philippines. So here you go. There's Quiapo, Makati, and then Parañaque. Parañaque, I used to live in Parañaque when I was growing up, and Makati, I used to go to one of the schools that's over there at Makati. Binondo, Sampaloc, and Bulacan. Those are all like cities. As far as I know, I don't remember if I know I've been to Bulacan at one point, but Binondo and Sampaloc, not really. Let me see. Anything else standing out to me? First in quality, looks like that's slightly peeling, but that's fine. Let me see. Philippines. And then you can see the flag too. There you go. So, and then it looks like the part number is also in one of the fenders as well. 18717. Let me see. Mach dash. Why does it say Mach dash when you can't even use a Mach dash on an FMA chassis? Oh my god, I wonder who put that on and didn't really change it. I mean, the Hyper Dash makes sense. You could put a Hyper Dash 3 on the FMA, but not a Mach Dash. Oh my goodness. I wonder who decided to put that branding there. Let me see. Neo Champ right there. Let me see what else. AC2019. There you go. AC probably means Asia Challenge. And then Pilipinas is, of course, a country right there. Nothing else right there. The little hobby center branding, and then the brickyard as well. Pretty cool. And yeah, I like how super shiny it is, and pretty cool. All right, so let me see. Let's take a look at the manual real quick. And I think the biggest part of the manual that we're gonna have to see is just the what do you call it? Yeah, the instructions for the body is actually quite bigger than normal. There's a lot more information in it than most other kits, specifically for the body on this one. Yeah, it's so big and bulky. All right, so let's go ahead and rate this in terms of value, collectability, and upgradability. So for value, it's probably an 8. It comes in at 1100 MSRP, 1100 MSRP. And I honestly don't know how much my family paid for this one sometimes, because at the Philippines, they kind of raise some of the prices a little bit. That becomes a bit of a problem. But you know, it really depends on how much you pay. Like if you paid, I don't even know what the exact conversion of 1100 yen is to Philippine peso, but anything more than, I guess, that 1100 yen is gonna be kind of ridiculous. Let me see. But for me, yeah, the value as 8 is actually fine. It comes with the MS chassis, not the MS chassis, but the FMA chassis already, and that unusual gear ratio that might actually benefit racers at the Philippines. I think they might like that gear ratio over there. So value is 8. For collectability, since it's an Asia Challenge kit, definitely, in my opinion, it's a 10. The Asia Challenges, basically, they vary year to year from which country it goes to, and the fact that it's at the Philippines this year was actually quite cool, in my opinion. So collectability is a 10. For upgradability, the biggest problem with this kit is that there's really nothing else on this kit other than the what do you call it? The slightly different gear ratio for racing. The 4.2 maybe is beneficial at the Philippines, but pretty much everywhere else, like 3.5 or 3.7, although 3.7 is kind of an aftermarket, or like an upgrade gear ratio. So it's a little bit, difficult to say, oh, I recommend 3.7 on this stuff, but I don't know. The upgradability is still a 7. I mean, it's on FMA, which is already pretty good in terms of what it's capable. It has a lot of options where you could put on the chassis, and it's highly adaptable as well. So yeah, upgradability is only going to be a 7 for this one. So all in all, the average score for the whole kit is 8.33333. So there you have it, guys. This has been my unboxing and overview of the Jeepney. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please like, subscribe, and share. And thanks for watching. Go race.